After Wang Lin agreed to meet him privately, Bai Wei smiled at Wang Lin with expectation in his eyes before leaving. Wang Lin smiled bitterly, feeling troubled by Bai Wei's attitude. At that moment, Xu Leguo's voice came from the celestial sword inside Wang Lin's storage bag. Xu Leguo excitedly praised Bai Wei's extraordinary beauty, claiming he had never seen anyone so graceful, saying even Mei Ji could not compare, and joking that if Wang Lin was not interested, he would pursue Bai Wei himself. Wang Lin ignored him and cut off his voice. Soon afterward, Zhao Zhenming appeared. Wang Lin told her he would consider helping her. After hesitating, Zhao Zhenming revealed that despite cultivating for more than 1,000 years, she had preserved her virginity. If Wang Lin could strengthen the seal suppressing her, she was willing to offer him her 1,000-year origin yin. Blushing, she revealed the mark proving her purity before leaving. She believed Wang Lin, who could contend with Ling Tianao, was likely at the Nirvana cleanser stage and capable of completely suppressing her seal. She lamented that because of the All-Seer's influence, no one else would dare help her. After Zhao Zhenming departed, Wang Lin considered her request. Helping her would be easy, but doing so would likely displease the All-Seer. If Zhao Zhenmeng's words were true, then the All-Seer's indifference toward her situation must hide a deeper meaning. Suggesting that even he was conflicted, Xu Leguo soon became restless again inside the celestial sword. Wang Lin released him, and Xu Leguo condensed from black mist into human form. He inhaled deeply where Bai Wei had stood earlier and once again praised Bai Wei's beauty, saying that even the girl from the demon spirit land was inferior. Wang Lin coldly stared at him, causing Xu Leguo's soul to tremble. Xu Leguo realized Wang Lin's cultivation had advanced again and hurriedly flattered him. When Wang Lin asked why he had insisted on coming out, Xu Leguo nervously claimed he only wanted to congratulate Wang Lin's increase in cultivation. He joked that every time he came out, Wang Lin's cultivation advanced, so perhaps appearing more often would make Wang Lin even stronger. Wang Lin knew Xu Leguo's nature well. Before becoming a devil spirit, Xu Leguo had already been filled with resentment, and after becoming a devil, those traits had only intensified. Wang Lin understood that the only way to control him was to remain stronger than him. Xu Leguo possessed no true loyalty. After nearly 1,000 years of being controlled, obedience had merely become a habit, while rebellious thoughts still occasionally surfaced. Rather than punishing him immediately, Wang Lin smiled and ordered Xu Leguo to remain outside the celestial sword and properly comprehend the ancient sword intent he had inherited. Xu Leguo eagerly agreed while secretly congratulating himself for escaping punishment through flattery. Wang Lin resumed cultivating while Xu Leguo floated around the room. Before long, Xu Leguo became bored and once again thought about Bai Wei's beauty. He believed Bai Wei was even more attractive because he was a man rather than a woman. Xu Leguo longed to seek Bai Wei out but did not dare while Wang Lin was present. Remembering the carefree days under the giant demon clan ancestor, when he had Mei Ji to accompany him, Xu Leguo became resentful about being confined inside Wang Lin's storage bag. He secretly vowed that one day, after becoming powerful enough, he would rebel against Wang Lin, although he quickly suppressed such thoughts when he noticed Wang Lin's slightest movement. Believing Wang Lin remained absorbed in cultivation, Xu Leguo eventually settled down and began comprehending the inherited sword intent. Realizing that otherwise the gap between himself and Wang Lin would only continue to widen. After Xu Leguo entered cultivation, Wang Lin briefly opened his eyes. Although he ignored Xu Leguo, he silently decided to refine the devil spirit once again in the future. By noon, Wang Lin left the pavilion. Xu Leguo immediately followed, eagerly anticipating another chance to see Bai Wei. Wang Lin descended Mount Purple. Observing the heavenly fate sect below, numerous disciples practiced spells throughout the 7 mountains while chants echoed through the air. The sect was rich in spiritual energy, although the noon-yang fire made it unsuitable for cultivation compared to dawn or dusk. The Purple Division held the lowest status among the 7 divisions. Even its 7 direct disciple positions were incomplete, with only 5 disciples including Wang Lin. Ordinary disciples were also few, making Mount Purple unusually quiet and desolate. As Wang Lin walked down the mountain without encountering anyone, Xu Leguo silently followed behind, enjoying the sunlight while impatiently urging Wang Lin in his heart to move faster so he could see Bai Wei again. Xu Leguo reflected on Wang Lin's astonishing rise from an insignificant core formation cultivator to an overwhelmingly powerful expert, but decided such a life of constant danger and slaughter was not for him. He preferred a comfortable life surrounded by beautiful companions. Though he also realized that if Wang Lin ever died, he would likely lose his own existence as well. At the foot of the mountain stood a pavilion where a graceful purple figure waited. The person appeared delicate and feminine. A gentle breeze lifted the figure's hair before Bai Wei turned around with a smile. Anyone unaware of the truth would have mistaken Bai Wei for an exceptionally beautiful woman. Bai Wei happily remarked that Wang Lin had kept his promise. While Wang Lin remained calm, Xu Leguo stared at Bai Wei obsessively. Bai Wei noticed him and asked what he was. Xu Leguo immediately transformed from black mist into his former cultivator appearance, trying to appear dignified. But Wang Lin's cold snort frightened him into a flattering smile. Wang Lin simply introduced Xu Leguo as his treasure spirit and asked Bai Wei to lead the way to the market. Although Xu Leguo dared not openly misbehave while Wang Lin was present, he secretly cursed Wang Lin for preventing him from approaching Bai Wei. Bai Wei suddenly addressed Wang Lin as Senior Brother Wang, causing Wang Lin to become embarrassed once again. Seeing Bai Wei's smile, Xu Leguo became completely infatuated. Overcome by desire, he transformed into a giant black mouth and lunged toward Bai Wei. Before Xu Leguo could reach him, Wang Lin instantly intervened. His hand pierced through the black mist and seized Xu Leguo's soul directly. Xu Leguo immediately abandoned his fierce expression and repeatedly begged for forgiveness. Holding Xu Leguo firmly, Wang Lin awkwardly addressed Bai Wei as Junior Sister Bai, and asked him to lead the way. Bai Wei seemed to notice something amusing about Xu Leguo and looked at him with curiosity. A gaze that only made Xu Leguo even more excited. Bai Wei smiled, summoned a flying sword, and led the way toward the market. Wang Lin calmly followed. As they traveled, Wang Lin carefully observed Bai Wei and realized that although Bai Wei had always been somewhat feminine, it had never been to such an extreme. His body was now filled with yin aura, and even his temperament had undergone a tremendous change. At the same time, Wang Lin sensed someone secretly following behind them. Without turning around, he knew the follower was Zhao Xinming. Wang Lin observed that the yin energy inside Bai Wei had not only altered his temperament but also made his behavior increasingly feminine. Since Bai Wei had not always been like this, Wang Lin believed the change was caused by the yin energy rather than his natural disposition. Although he could not identify the exact problem, his 1,000 years of cultivation gave him an instinctive sense that something was wrong and that an unseen event was connected to Bai Wei. As they traveled, Bai Wei happily chatted with Wang Lin without noticing Wang Lin's divine sense examining him. Bai Wei spoke about planet Tian Yun's unique weather, where clear and overcast skies changed suddenly every few months. He also mentioned that the Heavenly Fate sect had remained peaceful over the past several hundred years. The most unusual event had been when a white tree planted on the back mountain unexpectedly bloomed black flowers instead of white ones. The flowers lasted only 3 breaths before turning to dust, astonishing everyone who witnessed it. Bai Wei regretted not being able to preserve one of the flowers. Although Wang Lin listened carefully, he found nothing suspicious in Bai Wei's stories. Bai Wei continued describing trivial events, including how the All-Seer had spent most of his time cultivating in seclusion after Wang Lin left. Eventually Wang Lin realized everything Bai Wei talked about consisted of meaningless daily matters. Bai Wei then mentioned Ghost Eye City, which had become famous after successfully auctioning a complete celestial spell. Whenever the city opened, countless cultivators gathered there. The city remained open for 1 month, allowing cultivators to participate in auctions and private trades. Because the city had limited residences, arriving late often forced visitors to camp outside. While following Bai Wei, Wang Lin quietly pondered. After about 15 minutes, he suddenly asked Bai Wei what cultivation method he practiced. Bai Wei was startled, immediately retreated several steps, and asked if Wang Lin despised him. He declared that if Wang Lin found him annoying, he would leave and never bother him again. Surprised by such an intense reaction to a simple question, Wang Lin calmly explained that he had only been asking casually. After hesitating, Bai Wei bit his lip and revealed that he cultivated the celestial double desire art. He then fell silent and continued flying north. When Bai Wei revealed his cultivation method, Wang Lin carefully observed him. He saw the yin energy inside Bai Wei suddenly accelerate through his meridians, briefly forming a special mark before disappearing. Previously, the yin energy had flowed too slowly for Wang Lin to notice. But now he clearly remembered the shape of the mark. He asked no further questions and continued following Bai Wei. By dusk they arrived outside Ghost Eye City. The city was perfectly circular and heavily guarded by cultivators. Before reaching it, Wang Lin sensed powerful restriction fluctuations surrounding the city. Sword lights carrying arriving cultivators continuously descended outside the gates, where visitors presented invitations before entering. Remaining cautious despite his increased cultivation, Wang Lin avoided recklessly spreading his divine sense. Instead, he gently extended it toward the city, merely examining the restrictions rather than searching for secrets. His divine sense passed through the restriction without triggering any reaction because of his profound understanding of restrictions. Just as his divine sense was about to withdraw after surveying the city, 3 concealed divine senses erupted like dragons and surrounded it. One identified himself as Master Yi Chen, one of the 3 Chen brothers responsible for Ghost Eye City's security. The 3 divine senses combined into a storm that trapped Wang Lin's divine sense before it could escape. 2 of the 3 Chen brothers possessed early-stage Nirvana Scryer cultivation, while Master Yi Chen had reached the mid-stage Nirvana Scryer realm. Their combined divine senses prevented Wang Lin's divine sense from escaping. Since Wang Lin's divine sense had not yet reached the mid-stage Nirvana Scryer realm and his techniques remained within his body, he could not compete with all 3 using divine sense alone. Wang Lin politely identified himself as Wang Lin of the Heavenly Fate sect and apologized for his actions. However, another Chen brother coldly replied that Wang Lin had acted recklessly by probing Ghost Eye City with his divine sense. He ordered Wang Lin to personally come and admit his mistake before immediately leaving, warning that if he ever entered Ghost Eye City again, the 3 brothers would show no mercy. Outside the city, Bai Wei remained unaware of the confrontation while waiting in line with Wang Lin. Master Yi Chen explained that the 3 brothers were responsible for protecting Ghost Eye City and therefore had to be cautious. Although he admitted Wang Lin's actions had not truly crossed the line, he insisted that Wang Lin either accept their demands or have his divine sense destroyed. Master Yi Chen reflected that nearly every Nirvana Scryer cultivator on the planet respected the 3 brothers by refraining from probing Ghost Eye City with divine sense. Wang Lin's actions appeared disrespectful. He believed that if Wang Lin had fought them directly, he would deserve respect. But since Wang Lin apologized after recognizing their strength, he appeared timid. Furthermore, with the grand auction approaching, they intended to make an example of Wang Lin to discourage others from probing the city. Master Yi Chen gave Wang Lin 3 breaths of time to decide. Confident that 3 Nirvana Scryer cultivators could easily suppress an early-stage Nirvana Scryer opponent, he believed even if Wang Lin truly belonged to the Heavenly Fate sect, the All-Seer would not interfere, since they only intended to destroy Wang Lin's divine sense rather than kill him. They expected no consequences. Master Yi Chen noted that they would not have acted so confidently if Wang Lin had belonged to the Da Lu sword sect because Sword Saint Ling Tianao was famous for fiercely protecting his disciples. After the 3 breaths passed, Master Yi Chen snorted coldly, and the 3 divine sense dragons roared as they prepared to destroy Wang Lin's trapped divine sense. Wang Lin finally became angry, declaring that the 3 brothers had gone too far. Ignoring Bai Wei and Shu Leguo, he stepped forward and instantly disappeared. The powerful restriction surrounding Ghost Eye City could not stop him. It flickered only 3 times before completely collapsing as Wang Lin crossed it. In the next instant, Wang Lin appeared above Ghost Eye City with unimaginable speed. He immediately grabbed one of the divine sense dragons. Although it struggled desperately, it could not escape. Wang Lin hurled it away, causing it to explode with a thunderous roar. Inside a magnificent building within Ghost Eye City, an elderly man in green robes sitting in the 3rd room from the east suddenly opened his eyes and coughed up blood as his divine sense was destroyed. His expression changed drastically as he immediately realized that a Nirvana cleanser old monster had appeared. He instantly disappeared from the room. Wang Lin casually formed a fist and threw a punch, creating a terrifying black storm that instantly destroyed one of the divine senses, forming the divine sense dragon. Before it could resist, the divine sense collapsed completely. At the same moment, The purple-robed middle-aged cultivator in the second room of Ghost Eye City's magnificent building suffered a violent backlash. His teacup shattered, the tea evaporated, and he coughed up blood as his face turned pale. Terrified, he concluded that Wang Lin might be a nirvana cleanser cultivator and immediately rushed out. Wang Lin then turned his attention to the last remaining divine sense, belonging to Master Yi Chen. As it attempted to flee, Wang Lin simply reached out, causing the surrounding world to compress around it before pulling it into his hand. He crushed it effortlessly. Simultaneously, Master Yi Chen, who had been calmly writing in the first room while multitasking through cultivation, suddenly had his brush snap in half. Blood surged into his throat, but he suppressed it, realized the situation was grave, and hurried out. The collapse of the restriction caused a commotion throughout Ghost Eye City as cultivators of every level looked toward the sky. Wang Lin remained calm, believing he had already shown restraint. If the three men had simply withdrawn their divine senses, none of this would have happened. Soon, 3 streaks of light flew into the sky, revealing the 3 Chen brothers, Master Yi Chen, the green-robed old man, and the purple-robed middle-aged man. They were shocked that Wang Lin, whose divine sense appeared to be only at the early nirvana scryer stage, had destroyed all 3 of their divine senses so casually. What frightened them was not the destruction itself, but how effortlessly Wang Lin had accomplished it with only a punch, a grasp, and a squeeze. They knew that not even a peak late-stage nirvana scryer cultivator could suppress 3 experts so easily. The only explanation was that Wang Lin was a nirvana cleanser cultivator. Master Yi Chen immediately apologized, admitting their mistake. The 3 brothers respectfully bowed before Wang Lin, feeling no resentment because they believed a nirvana cleanser cultivator deserved such authority. Had they known his cultivation beforehand, they would never have stopped his divine sense. Even without an invitation, someone of his level would have been welcomed as an honored guest. They privately speculated that Wang Lin might be an older generation disciple of the All-Seer from the Heavenly Fate sect, as they had never heard of anyone with such power bearing his name. The green-robed old man also apologized for offending Wang Lin while carrying out their duty of guarding Ghost Eye City, while the purple-robed man bitterly accepted that no one could challenge a nirvana cleanser cultivator. Seeing their sincerity, Wang Lin admitted he also shared some responsibility and agreed to let the matter end. The 3 brothers immediately relaxed, knowing that offending a nirvana cleanser cultivator could have cost them their lives. Master Yi Chen then asked if Wang Lin had come for the upcoming auction of the liquid purple jade and invited him to stay at their residence until the auction. The other 2 warmly welcomed him as well. Wang Lin found the name liquid purple jade familiar, accepted their hospitality, and thanked them. Before leaving, he called Bai Wei and Shu Leguo over from the city gate, where they had witnessed the entire confrontation. The 3 brothers were surprised to see Bai Wei but asked no questions. They escorted everyone to their luxurious 4-story residence surrounded by gardens, artificial mountains, streams, and dense spiritual energy. Master Yi Chen invited Wang Lin to choose any room, and after Wang Lin accepted, the 3 brothers finally felt completely at ease. They prepared spiritual fruit and nectar and invited Wang Lin to discuss the Tao with them before nightfall. Wang Lin accepted, partly because he was interested in learning more about the liquid purple jade. After the 3 brothers departed, Bai Wei remained overwhelmed by everything that had happened. While servants arranged rooms for him and Shu Leguo initially tried to follow Bai Wei but obediently remained with Wang Lin after receiving a cold glance. Wang Lin chose a peaceful second-floor room decorated with elegant wooden furniture, paintings, and a softly lit dragon lamp, although Shu Leguo secretly disliked the quiet room and preferred somewhere full of women. Wang Lin quietly sat down and reflected on Bai Wei's strange behavior. He became convinced that Bai Wei had approached him for an important reason and that all of Bai Wei's seemingly meaningless conversations were actually hidden hints. Wang Lin suspected Bai Wei was prevented from speaking directly, perhaps because of restrictions imposed by his master or another force. He recalled Bai Wei's dramatic reaction when asked about his cultivation method and remembered the strange mark created by the movement of yin energy within Bai Wei's body. While he continued trying to understand what Bai Wei truly wanted to tell him, Master Yi Chen arrived outside and informed Wang Lin that the fruit and nectar had been prepared, inviting him to join the 3 brothers for a discussion of the Tao before sunset. Wang Lin opened the door and welcomed Master Yi Chen, who invited him to a pavilion in the northern courtyard. The elegant pavilion was built from celestial jade, enhanced by a spiritual energy-gathering formation, and surrounded by a stream where fish swam and leapt. Inside were the purple-robed middle-aged man, the green-robed old man, and a beautiful young woman. The two men stood to greet Wang Lin respectfully, while the young woman shyly observed him. Wang Lin noticed she possessed only nascent soul cultivation but had an unusually innocent demeanor, indicating she had been carefully protected by a powerful elder. He also realized she resembled Master Yi Chen and immediately understood that the three brothers had brought her to demonstrate their lack of hostile intentions and make the meeting more relaxed. After everyone sat down, Master Yi Chen introduced the girl, Ling as his junior and instructed her to respectfully greet Senior Wang. Wang Lin carefully examined her and discovered she possessed a natural water spirit body. Master Yi Chen explained that he had concealed all of her special qualities except for her voice and kept her constantly by his side because such a physique made her an ideal cultivation furnace, attracting evil cultivators. Wang Lin agreed that she would remain safe under Master Yi Chen's protection, as few people would dare provoke the three Chen brothers, whose connections could summon powerful allies if necessary. Hearing Ling voice awakened painful memories within Wang Lin. He recalled that someone from his past had also possessed a water spirit body, causing long-buried sorrow to resurface. Unable to suppress the bitterness, he gently took out a straw hat from his storage bag. Remembering Yun Quezi, who had given it to him, he placed the hat on the table and explained that it concealed one's aura. He asked Master Yi Chen to refine it further before giving it to Ling Although Ling initially thought the hat looked unattractive, Master Yi Chen immediately recognized its extraordinary craftsmanship. He explained that it contained countless intricate restriction formations capable of concealing all aura and could greatly improve a restriction cultivator's understanding. Believing such a treasure was too valuable, he hesitated, but Wang Lin insisted that it was useless to him and should be given to the girl. Wang Lin then took out 3 bells and gifted them to Ling as well. She happily accepted them, delighted by their pleasant sound, and sincerely thanked him. Master Yi Chen also recognized that the bells were extraordinary treasures and felt deeply ashamed because Wang Lin was generously giving gifts despite their earlier misunderstanding. To repay his kindness, Master Yi Chen presented Wang Lin with a dark heaven stone. He explained that cultivators of their level used such stones to store divine sense, create avatars, or preserve powerful spells for future use. Wang Lin accepted the gift after examining it with his divine sense. He discovered that the stone contained numerous tiny holes producing suction capable of storing divine sense, preserving spells similarly to the chosen immortal clan's talismans, and creating illusory avatars, making it an extremely practical although uncommon treasure. Master Yi Chen then introduced his 2 younger brothers. The green-robed old man was Lu Yulong, known as Master Yi Long, while the purple-robed middle-aged man was Zhen Xing'an, known as Master Yi Shane. Both greeted Wang Lin respectfully and asked him to simply call them by their names. Master Yi Chen then asked Wang Lin for his own cultivation title. Wang Lin reflected that he had never truly possessed one except for the title earned through slaughter in the All-Heaven star system. He finally answered that his title was Master Demon. The moment he spoke those words, the 3 brothers instinctively sensed an overwhelming bloody killing intent emanating from him, as if he had become an ancient beast of slaughter. Wang Lin calmly explained that he had only recently returned to planet Tian Yun, so it was natural that they had never heard of him. After confirming the wine contained no poison with his divine sense, Wang Lin drank without concern. Knowing his ancient god body was immune to nearly all toxins, Ling politely refilled his cup and continued quietly observing him with curiosity. As the atmosphere relaxed, the 4 cultivators chatted freely and eventually began discussing the Tao. Time passed until the moon rose high into the sky and they became much more familiar with one another. Master Yi Chen sighed, saying that although cultivators should sever worldly attachments to pursue the heavenly Tao, he could never cut off the bond of family. Wang Lin disagreed, saying there was no need to abandon family merely because of cultivation. Since cultivators even dared to defy the heavens themselves, they should not be constrained by such thoughts. He pointed out that some cultivation regions emphasized family cultivation and still produced powerful cultivators, proving that everything ultimately depended on one's state of mind. Master Yi Chen reflected on Wang Lin's words about cultivation families and asked if he was referring to the All-Heaven star system. Wang Lin confirmed it, and Master Yi Chen explained that the All-Heaven star system had developed an astonishing cultivation family system. Something he would not have believed without hearing it from the Cultivation Alliance. He also mentioned that All-Heaven had recently forced the Cultivation Alliance to retreat in the Northern War, proving its formidable strength. As they talked, the clear night suddenly changed. Thunder roared, dark clouds covered the stars, lightning illuminated the sky, and heavy rain poured down. Ling Er hurried to the pavilion's edge to watch the weather. Master Yi Chen remarked that planet Tian Yun's weather had become extremely strange in recent months, changing from clear skies to storms without warning. Master Yi Xing compared the weather to the unpredictable personality of an eccentric cultivator. These words struck Wang Lin like lightning. He suddenly realized that the constantly changing weather of planet Tian Yun symbolized the constantly changing personality of the All-Seer. Bai Wei had previously mentioned the planet's strange weather, which Wang Lin now understood as a hidden clue pointing to the All-Seer's ever-changing avatars and personalities. Wang Lin carefully recalled Bai Wei's earlier words about a white tree that was never supposed to bloom but unexpectedly produced black flowers that lasted only 3 breaths before turning to dust. He realized the white tree represented Bai Wei himself. The tree's inability to bloom symbolized Bai Wei originally being a man, while the black flowers signified that black and white had been reversed, causing him to become a woman. The flowers surviving only 3 breaths indicated Bai Wei had very little time left. Wang Lin concluded that Bai Wei had deliberately left these clues for him in hopes of being rescued. Wang Lin also understood Bai Wei's exaggerated reaction when asked about his cultivation method. Bai Wei had intentionally mentioned the celestial double desire method so Wang Lin would notice the strange yin mark and realize it was another hidden message. Combining this with Bai Wei's comments about the changing weather, Wang Lin concluded that the person Bai Wei feared was the All-Seer and that the All-Seer was likely responsible for Bai Wei's transformation. Wang Lin realized this was the true reason Bai Wei had urged him to leave Heavenly Fate sect. Wang Lin immediately excused himself from the 3 Chen brothers, grabbed Shu Leguo, and hurried to Bai Wei's room. Although he had no desire to uncover the All-Seer's secrets, he knew he had to understand the All-Seer in order to protect himself. Outside Bai Wei's room, Wang Lin sensed an extremely faint restriction. When his divine sense touched it, a powerful repelling force erupted, producing a loud noise that alerted the Chen brothers. Wang Lin forcefully broke through the restriction and discovered that the room was completely empty. Bai Wei had disappeared. He first suspected that Bai Wei had been abducted by someone far stronger than himself and the Chen brothers. However, he quickly realized that if someone had kidnapped Bai Wei, there would have been no reason to leave a restriction protecting the empty room. Sensing something unusual, Wang Lin flew into the storm. He spread his divine sense but could not locate Bai Wei. Realizing Bai Wei was hidden rather than gone, Wang Lin cast Summon the Rain. Lightning flashed as every raindrop within tens of thousands of kilometers froze in midair. Endless origin energy flowed into each raindrop, causing a tremendous surge of power that shocked the powerful cultivators of Ghost Eye City. The 3 Chen brothers watched in disbelief, while Master Yi Chen recognized the spell as one that only Nirvana Cleanser cultivators could use. Wang Lin gathered all the suspended raindrops into a gigantic vortex before sending them crashing across the land. The countless raindrops divided into innumerable smaller droplets, each carrying a fragment of Wang Lin's divine sense. Although this did not expand the range of his search, it greatly increased its precision. His enhanced divine sense finally detected a hidden restriction inside a valley thousands of kilometers from Ghost Eye City. Wang Lin instantly crossed the distance. The restriction silently opened on its own, and a vigorous male voice invited him inside. Recognizing the voice as Bai Wei's, Wang Lin was shocked. Unlike Bai Wei's previously feminine voice, this one was unmistakably masculine. Wang Lin entered the valley, which was isolated from the rain and filled with dead flowers, dead plants, and dense yin energy. Sitting inside was Bai Wei. Bai Wei's entire aura had changed. His feminine appearance and demeanor had disappeared, replaced by determination, sharp eyes like lightning, and a stern, masculine presence. He now appeared as a handsome man with no trace of femininity. After a moment of silence, Bai Wei calmly asked Wang Lin if he was surprised. Bai Wei met Wang Lin beneath the restriction above the valley and said that Wang Lin's arrival meant he had understood the meaning behind his earlier words. Wang Lin noticed that the yin energy inside Bai Wei's body had become unimaginably dense, to the point that it should have been impossible for a living cultivator to survive. Bai Wei admitted that he had hoped to hide the truth for another 3 months and use that time to persuade Wang Lin to help him escape his master's scheme. But his plan had failed. Since the All-Seer was currently in closed-door cultivation but would soon notice the anomaly and come, Bai Wei decided to reveal everything before it was too late. Bai Wei explained that he had been born into a wealthy mortal family on planet Tian Yun during an extremely rare moment of peak yang energy. An event that occurred only once every several thousand years. Every other child born on that day had died before birth. He had a twin sister who was born during the brief instant when extreme yang transformed into extreme yin. Her body disappeared, but her soul absorbed a trace of extreme yin and entered Bai Wei's body, remaining dormant for many years without causing any problems. At the age of 7, Bai Wei entered the Heavenly Fate sect, displayed exceptional talent, advanced rapidly through cultivation, reached the soul transformation stage, and eventually became one of the All-Seer's direct disciples in the Purple Division. As his cultivation increased, he discovered that half of his soul belonged to his twin sister, whose soul was gradually awakening. His original intention had been to ask the All-Seer to separate her soul so she could enter reincarnation after awakening. However, before her awakening was complete, Xianxia suddenly attacked Bai Wei with overwhelming strength, severely injuring him. The attack forced his sister's soul to merge more deeply with his own, leaving him trapped in a miserable condition that was neither fully male nor female. Seeking help, Bai Wei turned to the All-Seer, who taught him the celestial double desire method and promised that reaching its 9th level would separate the two souls. Bai Wei trusted him completely. The technique greatly accelerated his cultivation by focusing on soul cultivation, and he practiced it only because he wanted his sister's soul to be reincarnated. Hundreds of years later, after Wang Lin had already left planet Tian Yun, Bai Wei realized something was terribly wrong. He revealed strange red and green lines covering his chest and arms like intertwining tree branches, marks that had appeared after cultivating the celestial double desire method. He explained that his meridians had been completely altered. The technique now cultivated on its own without his control, and every time he discussed these matters, the marks activated and the yin energy inside his body increased dramatically. Bai Wei concluded that the All-Seer had deliberately created the extremely rare day of peak yang through his own divine abilities as part of a long-planned scheme. Over the years, Bai Wei gradually realized that the All-Seer had reached a cultivation bottleneck and become obsessed with overcoming it, turning Bai Wei into nothing more than one of many experiments. The All-Seer was waiting for the peak of the extreme yin inside Bai Wei's body to produce another instant of extreme yang. Just as extreme yang had once briefly transformed into extreme yin on the day of Bai Wei's birth. Bai Wei also believed the All-Seer had repeated similar experiments many times before and after him. But he alone had survived. Hearing this, Wang Lin was deeply shocked. He wondered what kind of power extreme yin and extreme yang possessed that could drive the All-Seer to such lengths. Based on his instincts, he believed most of Bai Wei's story. Bai Wei declared that although he had completely lost against the All-Seer's schemes and knew he could not be saved, he intended to do something that would shock his master. He wanted to give Wang Lin the extreme yang that had been cultivated within him for thousands of years, the very thing the All-Seer had patiently waited for, and asked whether Wang Lin dared to accept it. Wang Lin fell into deep thought. He knew that if the All-Seer valued this treasure so highly, accepting it would immediately provoke the All-Seer's murderous intent. Bai Wei urged him to decide quickly because the All-Seer could arrive at any moment. Growing increasingly despairing, Bai Wei wondered whether even this outcome had already been predicted by his master, that Wang Lin would refuse or eventually return the treasure. Refusing to believe the All-Seer had never once miscalculated, Bai Wei cried out in defiance. His words caused Wang Lin to think deeply about the All-Seer's greatest strength. If the All-Seer truly never calculated anything incorrectly, then every opponent would already lose psychologically before any battle began. But if someone could make one of the All-Seer's predictions fail, then his image of absolute perfection would be broken. Wang Lin realized that the All-Seer had likely predicted he would not dare accept the extreme yang. If he did accept it, the All-Seer would immediately attempt to kill him. Wang Lin struggled with the decision. Accepting meant placing himself in almost certain mortal danger. But refusing would allow the belief that the All-Seer could never be wrong to take root in his Tao heart. That fear would permanently weaken his confidence, hinder his cultivation, and leave him forever trapped beneath the shadow of the All-Seer's omniscient foresight. Recalling that he was a heaven-defying cultivator who had challenged even the heavens, Wang Lin understood Bai Wei's true intention. Bai Wei wanted to drag him into opposing the All-Seer so that, before dying, he could witness the All-Seer's prediction fail. After reaching his decision, Wang Lin looked at Bai Wei and calmly replied, "Why would I not dare?" Meanwhile, outside planet Tian Yun, a purple-robed man with an arrogant expression flew through space, thinking about how the women on planet Feng Luan had bullied him because he lacked support. He decided to find Wang Lin so they could deal with them together.